encouraging light bulb squishy, brightly colored markers with sand inside, a starry pencil, and a glowing notebook? Check out these and other ideas for anti-stress school supplies in our new school video. Miss Smith's tears are drowning all the chemistry equations. Her mascara is running. Her glasses are all steamed up. Did Miss Smith have some kind of romantic tragedy? No way! It turns out that love has nothing to do with this. Miss Smith just got caught in the rain on her way to school, and now she's trying to find something to warm her up. But instead of a towel, she comes across a starry magic wand. One magical swish, and Miss Smith is right as rain. Her makeup is back in place, and her mood is way better. Cover a regular pencil with acrylic paint. Use white paint and a thin brush to create a star pattern. Cut stars out of colorful erasers. Remove the springs from old ballpoint pens. Cut a hollow out of a star and hot glue a spring inside. Attach the wiggly stars onto the end of the pencil. Decorate it with a glittery foam rubber sheet. This magic wand was made just for school. When it's taking some time off from doing magic, you can use it as a pencil with an eraser. Christy's hungry. It's a good thing she's got a fresh hot dog stashed away. Jessica warns her friend about danger ahead. Miss Smith can sniff out a hot dog even from the next classroom over, but Christy ignores her friend's warnings. Bad move, because Miss Smith has a magic wand now, and she'll teach everyone who breaks the rules a lesson. Sculpt an oblong hot dog bun out of light clay. Cut it in the middle. Roll a modeling clay sausage. Make an opening with a toothpick on the very end. And put the rod of a ballpoint pen inside the sausage. Make a lettuce leaf out of light green clay. Put the hot dog together. Then lay thin lines of yellow and light red clay on top. Make it look like ketchup and mustard. Christy's hot dog turned into a soft anti-stress toy. Aw man, I should have chewed faster. But Christy likes this new hot dog after all. It's so nice to the touch, and you can even write your notes with it. Thanks, Miss Smith, for this cute new school supply. Christy has decided to join the circus. She already has her first act planned. It's a magic trick with a pencil, and no matter how hard Jessica tries, she can't perform the trick herself. What's your secret? It's easy. Some sleight of hand and no funny business. Miss Smith is tired of watching this circus show happening in class. It's time to show the girls a real trick and turn their pencils into kinetic markers. Take the tip and filler from some markers. Hot glue them together. Put the wadding into a clear, flexible tube. Pour colorful decorative sand inside. Close the tube with the marker stopper. The bright sand is free to roll around in the clear tube. Make markers of different colors. The girls are amazed by this amazing magic trick, but Miss Smith wasn't planning on that. Now the students are asking her to conjure up even more markers because they're so fun to twist around, and the colored sand calms your nerves. But Miss Smith reminds them that magic won't replace their classes. It's time to stop fooling around. Christy is drawing a funny face, and she glues it right onto Jessica's notebook. But her friend's not far behind, except instead of using a notebook as her canvas, she uses her friend's forehead. I smell a fight coming on. The seatmates can't share their glue. Miss Smith notices this sticky situation. She's firmly against aggression in the classroom. Stop fighting immediately. My magic wand will create enough glue for everyone. Let's put together a cap for the glue out of a circle of watercolor paper and a segment of a wide plastic tube. Cover the pipe with a white foam rubber sheet. Make wide vertical strips with hot glue. This is the ribbing on the outside of the cap. Cover the cap with white acrylic paint. Form the long nose of the tube out of plastic cups. Cover it all over with light clay. Put a regular glue nozzle onto the top. Use thin strips of modeling clay to imitate the texture of the outside. Decorate the tip with red acrylic paint. Glue it onto the cap. Mark the length and the width of the maxi glue on a sheet of styrofoam. The size should be about 30 by 20 inches. Also mark the height of the neck. Glue 7 sheets of styrofoam together. Cut out a glue container shape. Cover the sides of the styrofoam with a white foam rubber sheet. Attach an enlarged glue label. Put the cap onto the neck. The girls are struggling under the weight of the giant glue. Wow! Now they have so much glue that there's no point in fighting over it. There's enough glue to take a bath in. The girls are trying to glue a huge sticky note. They can barely even lift this gigantic tube of glue. But Miss Smith works her magic yet again. The glue returns to its previous size, and the girls should return to their schoolwork. Christy is playing with her favorite slime, but Miss Smith is against toys in class, and the girls know that very well. That's why Jessica has a secret hiding place for a slime in a package of sticky notes. Cut a square hole out of a block of sticky notes. Leave some sticky notes uncut on the top and bottom. Cut a template for a box the size of the opening out of clear plastic. Put it together and attach it inside the block. Let's mix up a slime. Add acrylic paint to Elmer's glue. Sprinkle in some glitter and add borax. Put the finished slime into the sticky note safe. A block of sticky notes is the perfect hiding place for all slimes on the run. No one will find them in here. The yellow slime is safe. You can take it out and play with it right in the middle of class. Miss Smith surprises the class with a pop quiz. The questions are so hard. Who knows Harry Potter's middle name? What's a centipede's average shoe size? Jessica knows all the right answers, but Christy's head doesn't have a single answer in it. Miss Smith is even considering holding Christy back for another year, but Jessica's ready to graduate. How is she pulling this off? And what's that yellow thing she's holding? Duh! It's a light bulb squishy that attracts bright ideas. Trace a paper template of a light bulb on a sponge. Cut it out and separate it at the line of the base part. Cover it with yellow acrylic paint. Wrap the base in a cord. Secure it with hot glue. Coat it with silver acrylic paint. Cut fringe on a piece of yellow felt and wrap the piece into a little tassel. Wrap the sides of the light bulb with more yellow felt and decorate it with tassels. Cut a groove out of the light bulb. Hot glue a mini marker inside. Put the cap inside the light bulb base. Glue on a black felt label. This idea-filled light bulb will help you answer every question. As soon as Christy picks it up, she's struck by brilliant answers to all her questions. It's a miracle! Christy won't have to retake the test. Just don't forget to underline all your most important ideas, because there's a real highlighter hidden inside this light bulb. The girls have thought up something huge. They've been plotting and fidgeting behind their desk all class. What are they preparing? To dig a tunnel under the classroom? An imitation of the end-of-class bell? Miss Smith, as usual, is annoyed that the girls keep getting distracted during class. Don't worry, Miss Smith. We're actually working on a surprise for you. And not just any surprise, this one glows. Cover a hardcover notebook with a shiny foam rubber sheet. Cut small rectangles out of paper. Glue them to foil. Write encouraging messages and put the little tags onto the cover of the notebook. Attach some battery-powered string lights on top. Miss Smith has reached a very high level of anger. If she gets any madder, she'll start steaming out of her ears. The girls rush to calm her down with their surprise. They promise her that they'll be better behaved. This notebook with fairy lights should bring the teacher a little joy. Miss Smith doesn't warm up right away, but when she turns the lights on, her soul lights up too. Miss Smith is so happy to see the lights, like a little kid would be. But don't get your hopes up, class isn't canceled. Miss Smith is taking a sweet break. Every teacher needs some donuts sometimes. Miss Smith has had so much to eat that she can't even fit a third donut into her stomach. Now what can I do? I can't let all this go to waste. The teacher uses a transformative spell and combines a donut with a stand for school supplies. Cut a donut shape out of foam. Glue on a cardboard base and wrap the donut with thick knitting yarn. Make 2 identical pieces. Cut some bright icing out of felt. Hot glue it onto the donut. Decorate it with sprinkles made from strips of felt and shiny stars. Attach the second donut to the underside. Miss Smith turned the doughy treat into a soft squishy. Now she's the calmest teacher at this whole school. And if the girls start fighting and arguing again, she'll teach them a wet lesson. Next time, they'll think twice before breaking her rules. Did you like our anti-stress school supplies? Then write in the comments how you like to settle your nerves in class. And don't forget to give this—
Do it! Prank wars, beauty hacks, magic tricks, we got your back. Tips, bring it in. You'll never be bored again. Slime, DIY, always a new surprise. The channel that will blow